Cynthia had no clue why Herbert did not sacrifice his monopoly for her. Sometimes she was sorry she even got to know him. She saw her fight for his affection as a trivial pursuit and decided that finally she was bored of his games. Eric buried his head in his arms. Even the void of his garbage can, that was supposed to be endless, was starting to get full. Action. Yeah. Eric looked everywhere for the voice, but could not find it anywhere. It seemed that he was the only man in the room.
I don't know what that is,
said Eric.
Take a rest.
Eric, tired from his search, decided to retire to his bed.
It's not anymore.
Eric breathed a sigh of relief. He thought it was just a dream. But was it? He slumped back in bed.
Shut up.
Eric stared at the tissues. Perhaps it was time for a test.
This'll trigger him.
Eric thought to himself as he grabbed a tissue. He brought it up to his nose and didn't, in fact, blow his nose.
Almost.
Eric thought to himself. Perhaps it was time for another test.
Why don't I just write a couple of numbers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Where are you?
Eric knew in his mind that this was the wrong order of things, but he decided to write them out like this anyway.
I'm gonna get rid of this guy.
And thus, the voice left Eric alone forever and never, ever came back. Ha! Poor, weak-minded little Eric. He had no idea just how powerful this voice was. No matter what he did, the one thing he failed to realize was that this voice was here to stay. This hidden voice would follow his actions to the grave. It was indomitable. It was in control. It was all-powerful. Eric simply did not have the capacity in his mind to understand that all he had to do was take control of his imagination. It was at that point where Eric did not have an epiphany and did not realize that all he had to do was take control of his imagination. Eric was also stupid and ugly and single and racist and homophobic and...